Higher.
Ew.
Nearer.
Longer. Faster.
Cyflymach.
Gwrando.
Listen.
Engage. Cysylltu.
Cynrychioli.
Represent.
The three words that spring to mind when I think about She Runs Cardiff are friendship,
Motivational,
community,
inspiring,
motivation and friendship.
She Runs Cardiff means to me basically like a massive group of friends, a huge group of women who come together, who share a love of running and who want to share that love amongst the wider community. Just a place where there's so much support, friendship, knowledge as well. There's a lot of running knowledge amongst our group. Though, you know, we go from the total newbie up to seasoned ultra-marathon runners. So if you have any question, there's always going to be someone there that knows the answer, and we share the knowledge and share the love of running.
She Runs Cardiff to me is a community of women that support and help each other through the enjoyment of running. Speed is irrelevant, and distance is irrelevant. There's no judgment. It's just a group of ladies that enjoy running, that want to share their experiences, good and bad, with each other.
She Runs Cardiff means absolutely everything to me. From the concept of what we wanted to create and being able to create that and more over the course of last year is just something that is not really describable for me, to be honest. I love everything about it. I love every single member that shares. I love everything that it brings to me in respect of being able to share my struggles, being able to share my successes, and also being able to help women get out the door that have never been able to do it before. You know, with Couch to 5K, or even just with a few friendly words of advice, knowing that I'm part of something that becomes something for someone else is just brilliant.
What does She Runs mean to me? Well, it's reignited my enjoyment of running. It's improved my fitness no end, and it's certainly kept me going through the last 10 months, both physically and especially mentally. And it's also brought me new lifelong friends that I can really rely on.
I think on an individual level, She Runs Cardiff have been a massive support to me personally, just in my running journey with my son Jonah over the last few months, and just being in lockdown. You know, a massive support, somebody's always there, you know, to kind of give you help and to offer you, you know, encouraging words. So, you know, it's been brilliant to be part of the group over the last few months.
I've been trying not to go.
Winning the Run Wales Award is a huge tribute to all of the work from all of the volunteers, all of the time that we put in, and it's just been absolutely amazing that it's been recognised by such a highly sought after company such as Run Wales, and it's just so inspiring that within a year we can create something that's so supported within Cardiff and surrounding areas.
I think winning the Run Wales Group of the Year award was a fantastic way of showing how brilliant this group have been. They've only been going for about a year, and you know, so much has gone into it. The group of women who actually run the group, and obviously it's all voluntary, you know, I think they've done an absolutely amazing job, you know, and obviously the group started at not long before we went into lockdown, so they met quite a few times, but then, you know, all the work that's gone in now behind the scenes over the last nearly a year to help women to still be able to you know, have contact with others during lockdown, you know, has been absolutely fantastic.
Winning Club of the Year, I can't describe to you what that means. The amount of hard work and effort that has gone into She Runs Cardiff over the course of the last 14 months has just been incredible. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes that you will never ever appreciate until you see it. We are more than just a Facebook group. We are more than just a group that used to meet together before lockdown to run. We are working tirelessly to make our community exactly what it is, you know, somewhere safe, somewhere supportive, and somewhere where women can ask questions, get running, focus on their well-being, and to have that recognised by an external panel just meant the world to me personally, because all the hours and effort that's gone in over the last year were just all worth it, and it just proves that we were actually on the right track and that we've made a difference to people. I'm making a difference to people, and for that to be recognised was just phenomenal.
So I think for She Runs Cardiff to win the Run Wales Group of the Year award from Welsh Athletics, it's just like a recognition of everything we've done. Like, we know we're a great group, you know, blow our own trumpet, but we know because we're in the group and it helps each one of us who's the organisers. It all helps us, so we know how good the group is. But winning the award, knowing that we'd been nominated by our members, other people in the running community in Wales, in Cardiff, and reading some of the lovely comments that were shared on the Run Wales website about us. And then not only that, but have the recognition from, you know, Welsh Athletics that they've chosen us to be the winner. It just meant a lot. It sort of validates how we feel about our club, and, you know, just makes us really proud of ourselves, proud of our members. It's an amazing award. You know, we never thought when we started, what, a year and a bit ago, that this is where we'd be in a year, and also through such a difficult year, that we've sort of, I can't think of the word, but we've really come into ourselves. We've triumphed over 2020, and we've just got this amazing community, and this amazing recognition that other runners, other clubs see what we do, and, you know, think it's worthwhile. So yeah, and honestly, when us run buddies, you know, the organisers of She Runs Cardiff, reading some of the comments, I think, you know, we all had a bit of something in our eye because it was just so touching. Yeah, fabulous. Long may it continue. She Runs Cardiff is awesome.
What does winning the award mean to us? Everything. When we set the group up 14 months ago, we wanted to make a group that was inclusive for every lady and catered to the needs of the people within the group. Well, they voted for us, so I hope that means that we've done it, and in just over a year as well. We're really pleased we won it.
She Runs Cardiff have been fantastic in keeping people motivated during the last few months. I think lots of all these like fun words have come out of people going out and doing things at certain time, like, you know, runch, which is kind of going out for a run at lunchtime. People have started having rumversations, so talking to people via their headphones while they're both out running. I think people have found it particularly difficult to not be able to go out with their running buddies, so to be able to just speak to somebody, you know, when you're out running via your headphones is kind of a lovely way to have company. So I think they've been fantastic from that point of view to kind of stave off loneliness, I suppose, when you're having to go out on your own all the time. And again, just being there to encourage you, to offer words of support when you're really kind of feeling quite stressed and quite lonely. Yeah.
We have our monthly challenges. We've had bingo, Scrabble and fitness challenges. They cover running, other exercise and mental well-being. There's 24-hour support whenever you need it on the group, and company when we can. So during some of the lockdowns, when they were really relaxed a little, we were able to run in pairs or run in fours, and now we're back to exercising alone. We do runversations where we chat to someone else on the phone, and that's gone down really well.
She Runs Cardiff has kept up motivation during lockdown through a number of different ways. We started as a supportive running club to help support women get out and get into exercise, but during lockdown it's actually grown so much more. We've realised that obviously in this unique situation, getting out and getting, you know, some exercise on board was obviously important, but the bigger challenges that lockdown presented were a lot more important in some respects as well. So being able to support women with their well-being and giving them a focus and an outlet and the support network to help overcome those challenges has just been invaluable. You know, through virtual challenges such as bingo, well-being days, to make people actually think about and focus on their own well-being. The feedback we've had from that has just been brilliant, and I think, you know, it's a testament to every member of the committee that has managed to collect all those ideas together and put something together that's actually worked and made a difference for women.
Okay, so during lockdown, we focused not only on running but also the well-being and self-care of our group. We've encouraged ladies to not only share running but how they're feeling, their emotions. We've set monthly challenges, whether it's exercise, whether it's running, whether it's lots and lots of things to do with self-care. We really care about the group, the ladies. It isn't just about how far everybody's ran. We want to make sure that we create a community where well-being is equally as important.
So I think during lockdown, when it first started, you know, none of us really knew what was going on and how long it was going to last for. But I think we responded as a club quite quickly. We set up our virtual run club. As soon as we weren't allowed to meet in person for our social runs, I think it was probably almost immediately that we had our virtual run club every Wednesday and Sunday in place of our social runs. And I think this just worked so well, because although sometimes we had up to 50 women joining us on the social runs, on the virtual run day, you know, we regularly have a lot more than that. I think we've even had about 100 recently, you know, of ladies sharing their runs with us on the day, and then we do a roundup post at the end of the day. So that was like the first thing we got going during lockdown, and I think we'd already started doing monthly challenges before lockdown. I think we did the plank challenge in February, and then once we were in lockdown, we sort of made it a bit more formal, and actually had a monthly challenge. I can't remember what the first one was now, but you know, we've had bingo, like Strava bingo. We've done a couple of virtual challenges like Run Around the World. Did Miles for Mine, that was a big thing in May. You know, where we're all working together as a team towards something. What else did we do? Oh, we did Run Around the Diff in August. That was pretty awesome. You know, where you had a bingo board of different areas in Cardiff, and you had to run to that area, get a selfie, and then tick it off the box. That was pretty cool. And then, of course, in October we did our anniversary challenge for the medal. So we had the medal designed. And you set your own challenge. That was pretty brilliant as well, because everyone did different stuff and everyone shared their journeys. So I think the online motivation has been a massive part of our club, and I think we've been quite creative in, you know, coming up with different things. We've had 2 virtual relays. They work really well, raise some money. Yeah, and I think even once lockdown is over and we can meet again, we're going to carry on with the monthly stuff, because obviously we have members, well, around the world even. We've got a few in Australia and different places, so the virtual challenges are a way of everyone staying in touch wherever you live.
What would I say to people if they were thinking of joining? Give us a try. You'll find support and encouragement, whatever your running experience.
If you're thinking of joining She Runs Cardiff, I cannot stress highly enough how much you will be welcomed. You'll be welcomed if you're a runner, if you're a non-runner, if you're thinking about running, or you're just looking for an extended community that can provide you some support. We're women only, so we understand women's issues, the struggles of childcare, exercise, working, lockdown, everything that you can imagine that obviously us as women face on a day-to-day basis. We're there to help you. We're there to help you get out the door. We're there to help you run. We're there to celebrate with you, and we're there to cry with you at times as well. So if you're thinking about it, please don't be nervous. Just take a leap of faith, join us, and I promise you, you will not regret it.
I would always encourage any women really to join the group. They'll find you know, a lovely bunch of women, you know, always, you know, it doesn't matter how fast, how slow, how you run, what sort of whether you jeff, whether you straight run, you know, it's absolutely brilliant for like-minded women to get together. They offer lots of advice for new runners, you know, seasoned runners, there's lots of advice as well. So, you know, I would encourage anybody really to join the group. You know, and if they're wanting that sort of support from other women who also enjoy running.
So to anyone thinking of joining She Runs Cardiff, basically just do it, because you won't regret it. If you're looking to start running, if you are a runner, it doesn't matter what stage you're at, you know, there's ladies from every stage of fitness, every stage of running journey, and it'll only benefit you. So yeah, please join our family of very friendly runners.
If you're thinking about joining She Runs Cardiff, do it, go for it. You could be a lurker, somebody that joins the group, just watches and reads what's going on, especially during lockdown when we can't meet. See what we're about, read the inspiring stories from everybody, and just become involved as and when you're ready. There's no pressure. We just want ladies to run and to enjoy it.
I think one more thing I'd like to add about She Runs Cardiff is, yes, we are a running group. That's our focus, that's what we talk about. But we're also a real community group. I think maybe that's what makes us that little bit extra special, is because of the support. So mostly we talk about running, but it's also a safe space, especially during this last year, that women can come on and share how they're feeling. Mental health has been a massive thing this year, just because of this unprecedented experience we've all been going through. And me personally, and I know so many other women in the group, have benefited from having that space full of other supportive women, just to sort of say, I'm not feeling that good today, it's all getting a bit much, because they say a problem shared is a problem halved, and it is so true. And I think most of us know the mental health benefits of running, so it seems pretty appropriate that we're like a running mental health support group. So yeah, I think that's been a massive part of it, is just that support for each other. We've got through it together. Hopefully, it won't be much longer, and we'll be back to running our social runs. And we've all, quite a few of us have done the leadership in running fitness training recently, so we're all sort of raring to go with that as well, that we get some sessions going, and the future's bright for She Runs Cardiff.